And welcome back to the bench with Gilly here, guys. Here's part 2 of the su152 self-propelled howitzer. So I left you guys on page 8 where we were doing the turret part of the tank. And here's how she sits right now. So far it's not glued onto the hull. Neither are the aluminum barrel we got for it. Here, gotta be a little gentle with it. Little side arms here, grab arms are very finicky. I'd like to apologize again for the long video on the first one. So move that over. Here we got where we left off, page 8, part 8. And today I'll be doing a live build, talking through it. I'm going to go back to part 9 here. We already got the barrel on and start working on the rest of this. So, here we only got a few pages left. I hope to have this video done in maybe 1-2 more. Then it's painting. So, let's get on with the build here. Built the turret. It's not much of a turret, but yeah, here we are. So, cutters. Barrel, we'll add part WN13, part of the matlet there. Here, I'll cut her off from the thing. And we'll just move along here, cutting and sanding as we go. So I know the first part was a bit long, but we won't put you through that anymore, so we'll do a few more short videos of this build. I don't think this little thing is supposed to be on there, so we'll cut that off. And this little guy just goes right here. But before I glue that on, we're going to grab the front part of the mantlet and the gun barrel. So there's the gun barrel. And part of the mantlet is WN14. That's this guy here. That's a nice casted mantlet there. It's almost time to retire the sander. Sorry, I'm shaking the table here. Didn't mean to do that, you guys. So, yep. I gotta get a more stable mount for my camera here. Give that a quick little clip. I'm just sanding off some of the edge here that's left on the mantlet. Alright. Looks good. Give it a little dust off. So here we got the mantlet. We got the aluminum gun barrel. Now let's grab the muzzle brake in 23. Fortunately it's plastic, but it's slide molded, so shouldn't be too hard to work with. That side, grab my trusty sanders. That little cleaning on the inside. And we'll move to the other side. It'll take a little more work than usual. Oh, some people like the slide molded, the others like the two-piece. It's all the same to me, I really don't care. Let's test fit this baby. Okay, it looks pretty good. So as we all know, Tamiya is not gonna glue this part to the metal, well, the aluminum barrel, so we'll have to get some Cuterazy glue, some CA glue. Yeah, where's that? A little more. Where's my Tamiya sanding sponge? So okay, before we apply any glue here, let's see how this is going to go together. So that's going to go in there, and goes up there like that. That goes in like that. Not much of a mounting, but so I see I'm gonna have to glue that part before I can glue in that. As you can see, I got a little problem here with this holding to that, so I guess if I just squeeze her in there really good, she'll hold. We'll have to do that. So let's glue that. We'll add some glue to this and then glue to that. And my preferred CA glue is Gorilla Glue gel. Works good for me. I use that a lot on my PE and metal parts. Do to this too, and then we'll do the looks about center to me, so alright, we'll let that settle. Okay, in the meantime, let's work on these little parts here. WM11. 11, eh? So I'll just move this over here for now so we don't disturb it while it cures. And WM11, it looks like a little light or some kind of marking. Says I got the option of that and that. Okay, I'm not too sure which that one is. Like I said, I really don't know much about this one. Let's see, there goes my damn rail arms falling off. Okay, so see, we did that, we'll scratch that out, that's done. So WC14, that's the headlight. WC14, WC114, there we go. Clip that off. It's supposed to come with a clear part, which I will not add until later on. After I get the priming and all that done, I'll add some Molotov to it, so I get a nice clean silvery headlight look. Oh, we got the little headlight on. And my favorite marker for doing things later is the pink one. Done, done, done here, then we glue that to the top of the hull. Since we got that far, I'm going to jump ahead this way, take a look, and then let's build these little gas tanks while we wait for a gun barrel in that. See, it comes 1, 2, 3, 4 little spare gas tanks. 2 pieces apiece. So part 27 and 29. We'll clip those out. Flip it around to the other side. There's one. Same thing, 27, 29. Normally I have music playing in the background, but can't play any today. I'm video recording for you guys. A little hard to do because I'm not used to cutting and gluing and sanding all these parts quite a ways for me. Yeah, I apologize again for the first video. I know that was a long one. Instead of stretching this out 20 videos, 20 short videos, I figured I'll make one long one and then break the rest down to shorter videos. So here, and I got 6. Made 4 and I made 6. Oh well. That's why we read the instructions first before we do things, but hey, I wasn't reading very well. And while we're still waiting for those, we'll let those dry before we add the side parts to it. Flip it over. Here we got WM4. WM4 is a pickaxe. Normally I don't add all my Pioneer tools, but I can easily paint that puppy on there easily. So, how many of you fell asleep there in the first video? Let me know in the comments. I said I know it was a long one, but I didn't want to bore you guys with 20 different videos for this one. So, part M4 is a pickaxe. Will go on this guy up here. I'm not seeing where to go. Ah, you see that? That doesn't show on top of the turret because that shows on the side of the turret. So, according to the picture here, it says go like that, and it's showing you go like this, but there's nowhere to put it. Turn it over and we'll put it on the side here. Okay, we're gonna have to leave that alone for now because I'm not too sure about the decals, how much is going on where. Give me a second. According to the decals, paint and marking guide, nothing there, nothing there. I'm guessing I can put my decals anywhere. It doesn't show me where. Let's check the book. And the book is no help either, so. Well, 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 trumpeter. Crack open the little decal thingy here. And reference guide still doesn't tell me numbers or where it should go. Nothing there. Nothing there. And that's all I got for this. Same thing with the box. Box doesn't tell me nothing. So I'll be playing a guessing game after. Anywho, where are we? So in the meantime, I'll just glue this on. According to some photos, I just seen some decals on this side and the front side plate. There's nothing that goes here, so most of the decals will be there, and one on this side, probably with a star, Russian star on the bottom here. So we'll just glue this guy on, paint him later. That's it, decision final. Alrighty, that's glued on. And WM6, the gun barrel cleaning stuff, we won't worry about until later. Because like I said, the decals are going to go there, and I'm not too sure if they're going to be in the way or not, so we'll do that later. Next, we'll grab the hull and let's take all this loose parts off. Okay, nothing else is going to fall off. We'll grab WA1. We got the side railings on the back here. Here, WA1. Oh my God, we dropped the piece. There we go. Says I need 4, so let's grab the mirror piece and we'll cut these puppies off. I know some of you guys are wondering what kind of clippers I'm using here. It says Ming or Mung, however you guys want to pronounce it. For me it's Ming, because I'm Canadian. We say tomato, Americans say tomato. I say Ming, America says Mung. Not sure how to get that pronounced, Mung. But one of us is right, the other's wrong. I really don't care who's right or wrong. Here we got the metric. Yeah, I'm skating on thin ice right now, using an abrasive sander on this little thin piece. Close call. Do. So I started this build a few days ago. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's another close call. See, it's kind of a simple build so far, so everything's going together pretty good. Do. Sorry about that. Mailman showed up, so I got something in the mail. So despite my long video there, first one, I think I'm getting a little better at this editing and all that stuff, so. You got any tips or suggestions? Let me know in the comments how I can improve my videos. I'm not much of a computer guy, so you gotta bear with me on that, because right now I'm only on to my third brand new smartphone. Had a flip phone for the longest time. Turn this baby over. Do. Don't worry about all the extra stuff there, the nibs. I didn't clean it too good. I'm not too worried, because the Russians weren't too worried either. Half the stuff broke up on their way to Berlin, so. Okay, those are on. Move forward here, jump back to the little canisters, and we'll start cleaning those. Well, some of you guys out there got the new God hands. They look nice, but you still got to do sanding, so why would I pay that much for clippers when you still got to sand? I don't see the point in that. And a nice good set of Ming or Tamiya clippers work just good, just as great. Done. One thing I love about Tamiya glue, it takes a while, but when it does, you still got time to straighten out your seams. Liquid paint there, liquid paint there, little adjustment there, perfect. That one was good. That one's good. Perfect. Now we'll just file this puppy down. So hopefully get to the last page after we all do this. Still got to go back and do the fenders there. Some of you guys notice they're still missing fenders. Grab the finer one, give it a quick little polish. And while I'm at it, I'll scuff up the rest. Along the way, they're rushing through everything and anything they could on top of these things. Just give that a little scuff. So it says only to do 4, but I did all 6. Little quiet building with no music. Kind of got a video playing here on my screen, but like I said, kind of have the volume on. I'm doing a recording for you guys. Sorry if I keep slipping out of the camera here. I like to listen to a lot of World War II documentaries while I build. Also have some music playing in the background. And there we go. These guys are done. Here we'll just scuff these up. Get little scratches here and there, because that's how I roll. This See, they're all scratched up in there. Now, this thing didn't come out of the dealership like that. It was fighting already, so we gotta make it look a little. And later on I'll bend one up, get a little heat on there, put some dents in there later on. Okay, done. Now let's get back to the turret part. Hopefully everything's good. I'll set this thing down here and then I'm guessing that's as far as it goes. I'm like an idiot. I'm trying to put it on upside down. Alrighty. No, I'm not sniffing this stuff. Add that to that. You know what I forgot to do? For an extra hole, I like to get these things in. I like to use the white glue along with it, to me extra thin. Make sure that's leveled. Notice I didn't add this piece yet because alright. Well, we hold that there for a while. Let's see how we're going to hold this guy in, and I dropped it. Great. Thank God I keep it semi-clean down here so I can see what I'm doing. In case something falls. And that will just sit over there like that. Oh, here we are so far. Okay, these are part of the clips that go onto the side here for, I guess we can add those. They stick to the turret. Move this over. I'm just keeping that brushed here so in case it doesn't slip down and fall. And in the meantime, we'll add our cable hooks here. So, one on each side. Just like that. And since there's no holes on there, we gotta clip them. Just like so. Get my fat fingers in there and start sanding again. That's one. Just because I cut it doesn't mean it's flat. I'll show you what I mean here. See, not all sprue cutters are the same. As you can see, we cut right in there. You hear that pop? That also leaves a little indent in there. One's an indent, one pops out, so apparently your god ends just cut right through and whatever. Some of us aren't as rich to have that luxury. $80 clippers, wow. No thank you. Glue there, little glue there. Pick this puppy up and we'll get some underneath the mantlet here. And just squish that down like that. There. The puppy's not going too far. Anywhere there's glue, I like to use the bottom of my X-Acto blade or my tweezers. And that way I'm not transferring fingerprints to the glue and then melting it onto the plastic. Perfect. So we'll add these puppies to the